Well, hello. How is everyone? Wait one moment. Just need to do something. Okay, cool. So I hope we all have enjoyed Marty's live and Chris Johnson's live. Just been watching those two. Safe to say that Chris Johnson really needs to start looking over his shoulder, doesn't he? But hey, listen, as they say, revenge is a dish best served cold. So I'm sure I'm a big boy and I can take it on the chin, metaphorically speaking. But Chris Johnson, you better be looking out, my friend, because something is going to be coming your way. But it's all good fun, all good banter. We're very, very good friends. And to be honest, I actually quite like it. It's makes the day pass a lot better. And actually, I actually think I look pretty cool with hair, to be honest. At least I am good looking without hair, unlike Chris Johnson. So at least that's a big plus in my favor. So there you go. So today is Thursday, 27th of October. And here we are for the little bit of a warm-up before the corporate webinar today. Ivana Polsarova, thank you so much for your super sticker. It's very, very kind. So I've actually got a couple of updates for you before we wind it up towards the corporate webinar, which is happening in less than 1 hour's time now. Do yourselves a favor and log in now to the corporate webinar. Yes, you can. You can log in, reserve your seat. Make sure you're not going to be missing it. So go over to your O-Founders back office, get that link and sign in. And that makes sure you are reserved in that seat right now. And when it maxes out, you're not going to be one of the people who are going to be missing out. Yes, you're going to be there front and center in that seat, ready and waiting for our CEO, Ash Mufareh. So the update I've got for you today is, when was the last time you logged into your back office? Have you logged in today? If not, get in there. Have a look down in that bottom right-hand corner. You'll see a little round icon like this. That is your VA, your virtual assistant. Okay, that follows you around from page to page. Have a look at it. When you scroll on O-Founders, it is always going to be down in that bottom right-hand corner. Go and have a play with it. Ask it some questions, okay, and see what the answers come up. This is the upgrade from Zona, if you remember, and this is the VA system that is going to be on the Onpassive website when we get going. It is pretty cool, guys. So go and have a look at it. Why have we got it on O-Founders? Same as always. O-Chat, okay, is one of the products that we will be having in the new OBS. So what has our CEO done? He's let us have a look at it. Remember, he's always said that you, the founder, will see our products before anybody else. This is just another thing that he is doing for us because it is there, it is ready, it is usable. So go over there, start using it, and you will have a very good experience using the VA, the Onpassive Virtual Assistants, okay, over there. I'm not quite sure what the name, it might be called O-Chat, I'm not quite sure yet, but it is a virtual assistant, that is for sure. So that's good fun, having a play around with O-Chat in your O-Founders. So less than 1 hour's time, we have our CEO. And as we reported on Tuesday and yesterday on 360, we thought that the time change to midday Eastern Standard Time was because we presumed that Hyderabad and Dubai were going to be part of this meeting. And we were correct, which I'm very pleased to say, because it confirms what we had said in the email that has been sent out, and also the pop-up that you see in your back office when that comes up. It actually states on there in conjunction with Hyderabad and Dubai. So that's fantastic news. What's the format? What's the system? What's the theory and all the rest of it of the corporate webinar today? I do not know. But can you not tell by myself, Marty, and Chris that we are pretty damn excited about what is going to be happening today? It is exactly the news that we wanted to hear by seeing our CEO this week. To be honest, I said before, I'm very surprised we are seeing him, in all honesty, because I certainly know that on Monday and Tuesday, he was in back-to-back very important meetings. We had people flying in from Washington, D.C. and New York to have these meetings, legal beagle types of guys, and I do believe that there was government officials there as well. So I really am hoping we get a little bit of an update on those. But remember, guys, a lot of people, especially from the legal departments and governmental positions, they actually do find it quite hard to wrap around their minds the whole concept and how Onpassive are doing things. Why? Because nobody else has done this before. So we can't be put into a box. We can't be defined. We can't be for them to understand what we are trying to achieve, because nobody has ever done anything like what we are doing right now. So it really is good that he's having these meetings. Remember, he's had this open door policy to the legal people and the government officials now for 2 years or more. And that open door means that they can enter into the Onpassive environment. They have access to every single part of Onpassive as far as the online section is concerned, so that they can look and they can decide that we are exactly what we say we are, which is a legal, legitimate, above board business that want to do everything correctly. We want to have permission and the legal parts prior to us launching, rather than most companies do. They launch and then they pay, they do backhanders, they do all of these sort of things just to get the certification that they require to stay in business. We have done it completely differently. We are doing it all above board from day one. Now, and that's why I'm saying I'm surprised that we are seeing our CEO this week, because I know he's had 2 of the hardest days in a very, very long time than he has over the last couple of days. So I'm very excited for what's coming today. I really, really am. Remember, as always, I say the same thing time and time again when we are moving up to the corporate webinar, that let's go there with an open mind. Let's not go there expecting to hear something that you want to hear. If you do that, then you'll be focused on listening for that one thing and not focused on everything that our CEO has to say. So it really is an exciting time. I do know, as far as pending founder positions is concerned, that it might actually be over now. I've had several reports. Satya, thank you so much, mate, for your super sticker. It's very, very kind. I do know that some of the pending founders who are trying to activate those accounts are having payment errors. Who knows? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's over now for pending founders. Maybe he's closed the door on it now and people can't pay anymore. And that's it. That's game over for those pending founder positions. We'll have to wait and see. I still have the transfer button, but if people can't pay, then that's it. The door's closed, isn't it? It's been great as far as filling in those holes in the cheese is concerned, that making sure that when the flush happens, there isn't a massive number drop. It means that the majority of the numbers have been paid positions. And really, that's what it was all about. It was all about trying to fill in the holes of that numbers to make sure that they are paid positions rather than just numbers on a screen. Big shout out to the Aussie girls and Kiwi guy. I was on their webinar this morning, and it was a great webinar. Michael Williams graced their presence with himself and his knowledge. Always good to see Michael when he does these lives. Some good questions. I know the recording is on many channels. It will be on this channel very shortly after I've finished this. And it was a really good Q&A session, to be honest. So if you want to listen to that, very well worth listening to it for the questions and answers that is. And I'm just going to say on here what I said on there when I had my turn to speak. Let's not get ahead of ourselves, guys. Okay, there was a lot of questions and people asking, well, what about this? And how's this going to work? And, you know, these types of questions. And what I'm trying to say is, let's not get too far ahead of things we won't need to worry about. Okay, our CEO has said from day one that we will take you by the hand and walk you through all of the steps, all of the stages of what is going on. Chanda Sheet from India, thank you so much for your super sticker, sir. It's very kind of you. Or even Chandan Sheet, I think that is. That's very kind of you. So don't worry, guys. No one's going to get left behind. Nothing sinister is going to happen or anything like this. It is just a process that we have to go through. Our CEO has said he is going to make sure it is affordable for all founders. How much that is, I don't really know. But I know one thing. Every single one of us will be able to afford to activate our accounts. Okay, so we do have no reason to worry, and we have no reason to disbelieve what our CEO is saying as far as that is concerned. We are all in an amazing place, amazing situation at the moment to be part of this. I mean, we will literally be telling our story of our journey in Onpassive and speaking specifically about this part of how we launched as a customer-based business before what the big event that's happening in November. Now, this is why we should enjoy this part. This is why we should really get into what is happening right now and savor every experience that's going on, so that when we come to speak about you being part of what had happened, you know, you can relay and tell that great story to many, many people, how you were there when it all launched. Can you imagine telling the story to people that you were there at the launch of Apple? You were there at the launch of Microsoft. You were there at the launch of Facebook, of YouTube, of TikTok, you know, all of these mega billion-dollar businesses that are out there at the moment. This is going to be another one. In fact, it's quite likely that this will be a $1 trillion business, let alone a $1 million business. And you will be able to say, I was there. I was part of that launching process that took place to launch Onpassive as a customer-based business to the world. I was sat there with our CEO in all of the corporate webinars that led up to it. I was there every day listening to the leaders of Onpassive who were keeping us informed up to the part when we became a customer-based business. Can you imagine it? Well, you better start imagining it, because you are part of that launching process that we are going through right now. You want us to savor it. You want to enjoy it. More importantly, you want to be excited about where you are as a founder in Onpassive. We are in an awesome position, guys. So make sure that you savor every single part of what is going on now. It is phenomenal. Anyway, that's it from me for today. Tomorrow, I will be doing my recap, which I normally do. That will be at 4 p.m. UK time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will be doing it from Woolacombe in Devon. I'm away for 4 days tomorrow with the grandkids. We've hired a static van on Woolacombe Sands Bay. We're going to be doing pumpkins, Halloween, trick or treat, jelly, ice cream, fish and chips, kids disco, swimming pool, and walking the dog on the beach. So we're going to have great fun. We're going to have carpet picnics, all of the things that you want to have to doing with your grandkids. But don't dismay, my Onpassivians. I shall be there for you, and I wouldn't miss it for the world. It's going to be great fun. Okay, let's now go over. Before I go over, I'm going to say a quick few hellos to everyone. I'm a triplet. In fact, actually, I'm probably much more part of a quadruplet, or whatever they're called. Anyway, let's say hello to a few people then. Steve Dundor, Kush Roy, Pam Turner, and Gina Lever. You're all here. Satya Papu, hello to you. Habiba Rahaman and M. Kaylee. Fatima is here as well. Josie Ray. Chris, I'm laughing Johnson, but not for long. Your time will come, Mr. Johnson. Don't you worry, my friend. Who else have we got? We got Casey Zevenberger and Bridget Bergith, Johansson. Zish. That's a new one. Nawaz, you're here as well. Roy McPhail, Dave Johnson, and Donna Thumble. Hello to you. Who else have we got? Keena McLaughlin and Gift of Onpassive, Dave Johnson, Jay Maramaki, Deborah Rowell, and Dana's Energy. I've said you, Dana. There you go. Same as Chris. Steve Callahan, Roy Davis, Yvonne Finn, and Bay Ruben May. And who else have we got? Goodwin Berena, maybe. And lovely Pat Parent is here as well. Bruce Gerstein is here. Thanks. Thanks for what you're saying there, Bruce. It's very good. Thank you very much. Claire Nolt and Luke Makisa, I think that is. Couple more. Habiba, I've said hello to you. Efaya Nelly and Randy Leonard. Hello to you. Joe Sordo from Portugal. Shut up, Chris. John the Barbershop White is there. I'm sure John is all tuckered up with his suit on, ready to go. Zoran, hello to you, my friend. Holly the Bugs is here. Donald Garant and Anastasia Demetrides. Wow, great name. And Shahin Hussein is here. Ajit Markey, hello to you. Birgit Bonzu, I don't know if I said hello to you, but hello. Dilip Sen, lots of new names here, which is great to see. Chanda Sheet, I've said hello to you. And Zian Eleni, maybe. A couple more, and then we'll call it a day. Let's go over to Get Ready. Diane Balandran. And the last one is going to be going to, let's have a look. Greg McFarlane. That's it from me. See you tomorrow on the recap. Let's get excited, guys. I've got my pen, got my notebook. My ears are open, and I'm rocking and rolling. See you later on. Bye for now.